That's my hair. You see my hair. Anyway, yeah. So I want somebody to play with, and it's hard to find somebody my age that I can play with who's a guy. So this has something to do with your life, right? Otherwise, why would you be just tuning into my life? And the reason it has to do with your life too is, from my experience, most of the people, well, let me see. Yes, I would say most. And what do I mean by most? Simply mean the majority of the people, the males, the guys, that came to see me when I was a psychologist, had loneliness, had, no, not so much loneliness, but it was more like, where are my buddies? I love my wife, I love my girlfriend, or, I was going to say partner. I'll say partner, okay? The reason I have trouble with that word is the business-like connotations, and I'm from another generation, okay? Often when that happens, when somebody uses a word or interprets a word and they're anchored in a different generation, these days they're accused of either being something ist. Are you an ist? An ist? I'm an ist. Could be a sexist or a racist or a biggest or a monist or dualist, but I'm some kind of ist, because I've used the wrong word. I mean, we're so hung up on the words that we use to describe things that from these words we immediately make these incredible leaps about somebody's character. You know, it's a big difference between using the right word and the wrong word and being racist or non-racist, sexist or non-sexist. Big difference. So stop it. If you're doing that, stop it. Think about it. Think about what you're doing. Think about the language. The language is controlling you. Or do we control the language? Oh, where does language come from? How many species have it? We know we got it, and we're totally immersed in it. And once you're immersed in the language and you take it literally as the reality, you're fucked. You really are. So think about that. And then think about friends. Maybe I'm using the wrong words. Maybe, hey, this is my way of reaching out. Oh man. Well, but how else can I do it? If I go outside, and I've gone outside, I tend to use the wrong words. Is this something I said? There's some great stuff on from old comedians on YouTube. And maybe that's, I should be an old comedian. The problem is, and I think I've said this before, I'm not really that funny. I'm just too heavy. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm in Italy now, and I'm going to continue with that part of the show. And I must admit to all the Italians out there, as well as anyone else, that makes me racist, doesn't know. Nationist, tribist, deletist, cubitist, Juanitist. But I'm here, and I like it a lot. I like Italy a lot. I've had a really good, I can't say I had a totally good time, but that was not because of Italy, it was because of my age, and that'll be a whole nother show. The aging Steve, the aging body, the aging mind, the psyche, the soul, what happens as time moves on. We're in a big denial about a lot of stuff. That's why nobody likes to listen to me. Because in New York, they used to call me Dr. Death. It was a long time ago. Not that I kill people, but it's just that I always wanted to talk about, the ultimate end and continuity of birth, death, and what do we do in between. I'm still looking for somebody to play with. And until then, I will continue to play with myself. Another episode of the Existential Half Hour.